Okay, cheeky Nando's.
Oh, I love a cheeky Nando's. Cheeky Nando's is when you sneak away and grab some chicken.
No.
Oh, what? No?
Okay.
Cheeky Nando's.
It's a trick question. You cannot define a cheeky Nando's. There's no definition for a cheeky Nando's.
Really?
But you know that it was what I said, though!
Ben?
I'm confused. Cheeky Nando's. I'm gonna, have a cheeky Nando's.
I'm gonna go have a cheeky Nando's.
People say that.
I'm gonna sneak off and have some
You
Nando's.
specified chicken, not Nando's.
What, Nando's
That's
chicken?
true. That's true. Technicality.
What is Nando's?
Nando's.
It's a chicken place.
It's not just chicken.
Not just chicken. Nando's is wonderful.
Nando's is
Nando's is wonderful.
I have a Nando's
I come
card.
to England for Nando's.
Come to England for Nando's?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Chicken.
Good answer.
All right, guys, thanks for being here. I feel like this is an important first step, acknowledging you have a problem. That's really where it all begins. Who's going to begin?
Yeah, I'll go. My name's Scott, and well, I'll just say it. Being an X-Men sucks.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Hey.
Anybody here sympathize with what Scott's talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I hear you, man. I've been around a little bit longer than you, but these head games that Professor X plays still really bother me.
Head games. You mean he's pitting you guys against each other?
No. Like, he's literally, like, getting inside my head and, like, fucking around.
Yeah, I'll be dreaming about Jean, and then all of a sudden there's a clown with his face just tickling me.
You're talking about, it's a dream, though. He's not actually in your room doing that.
Well, yeah, both.
Oh, my God.
Yes, he's not a good parental figure.
Says the girl that looks up to a guy named Apocalypse.
All right, this is a quick one. We got to do this fast with less than 1 minute left. Which mutant would be most likely to survive the apocalypse?
Storm.
Apocalypse.
Hey.
Wow, that was really... Magneto?
Apocalypse, yeah.
Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler.
AJ, more or less?
Apocalypse.
Yeah.
You guys, that's like such a cop-out of an answer.
What was the question?
Come on, who would survive the apocalypse? Xavier?
If this was speed dating, I'd kill myself.
Wolverine?
What's his name? Storm.
Okay, all right. All right, thanks, everybody. You're going to see the amazing cast in X-Men Apocalypse coming out to theaters near you.
How aware of you of an internet meme that sees Michael Fassbender photoshopped onto sharks?
I have seen that. I think it's a very wise observation. I take it as a compliment. Sharks are pretty impressive. They've been around for quite a while, so hopefully, the same can be said for me. I don't know. I guess it's because I got a lot of teeth.
Well, that's it. I just need to get clarification now that you are not a shark.
I can't tell you that for sure.
Okay, we're gonna have to leave that there then. But yeah, for another time perhaps.
Yeah. We did all come from we came from fish, didn't we? So it's very possible.
But the fan of rumor mill is just going to be in overdrive now. So you've kind of brought that on yourself now, I feel.
Fair enough. I take that.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Good luck with everything.
Cheers, Joe. Thanks, man.
Wait, can we talk about parental figures? Because my dad is a total fucking asshole.
Well, have you seen his helmet? I mean, he's clearly compensating for something.
Okay, I can rip on my dad because he's my dad, not you. You can't rip on my dad.
Oh, that's fine. That's good. It's good
not
progress. All due respect, Jubilee's got perspective on this too.
Yeah, I do.
So let's just respect that.
It's valid.
Thank you.
It's valid perspective.
Okay, that maybe stop staring at her because that's probably off-putting for you guys. Good?
We're good.
Fine.
Okay.
We're good here.
Okay, moving on.
Stop looking at me.
Storm, you had something to say. I feel like, right?
Why is Mystique naked all the time? Like it's a school. There are children around. Put on some clothes. I see your vagina.
I couldn't even tell. All those scales.
So you're gross, just to point that out there. And I would like to speak about her name. I don't like it.
So how's that?
Yes. Why is it X-Men? Why can't it be X-people?
Sounds better. X-Men.
You guys want to talk about hair for a second?
What about my hair?
No, Beast. It's Beast.
Oh.
He's got to go. I mean, did you see what he did to the shower drain last week? All the blue fur.
It was bad.
Yeah, that was bad.
Honestly, I'm more bothered by you and your girlfriend, though.
Oh my God, you guys are making everyone sick. I saw what you were doing in the danger room the other day. The floating 69 you guys were doing.
Don't you bring Jean into this. You know that's not the problem, and you know that we were using protection.
I don't see any potential issues with Jean. Right. Okay.
Okay, give it a rest, Anderson Cooper.
Oh, that's cute, the hair. I get it, yeah. You know, just because you're wearing shades doesn't make you cool.
Okay, Captain Goggles. Well, just because your name's Quicksilver doesn't make you an Avenger.
Oh. You know, legally, I'm not able to respond to that.
Okay, okay, that's great, that's great. Hey, I think emotion is good in this situation. We made some progress, right? Everybody feel good?
Oh, I feel great.
I feel a lot better.
That's awesome, man, congrats.
Oh,
Good
my
job.
glasses!
Okay, cool. So, another word, skeen.
Skeen.
I don't know if I know this one.
So, S-K-E-E-N?
Yeah.
Skeen.
Like, skeen, like.
Okay, I got it. Where you're kind of weighing out the situation?
No.
No. Right.
Is someone? I don't know it either. Is someone a skeen?
No, not someone.
No, not
It's
someone.
ting, a skeen.
Not some ting.
Buff ting.
Buff ting.
Not some ting, buff ting. Okay. Skeen.
Like someone would say something and then you'd say skeen.
Oh, is it diss?
No. Or it can be.
Can be like, oh, you just got skeen.
No.
What a skeen.
Okay, if someone was to, okay, like let me tell you, if someone was to say something and you're just like, whatever, skeen, like, oh, skeen.
Oh.
Like someone says something
okay.
annoying, you could just be like, skeen.
Do you know that?
No, I haven't heard that one before.
All right, cool. I've got one more, this is the last one.
Okay.
This word is man-like. It's a double barrel, so man-like.
Man like.
Man-like.
Man-like.
I like? Like
me too.
mommy like? Is that what it's like?
No.
Almost. Kind of.
No.
All right. No.
Man like.
Man-like.
How
Like
do you say it?
man-like. Man-like.
Man like. Is it kind of
I
like
like.
speaking about your gender in third person?
No.
Oh. Damn it. I keep thinking
Ben,
it's
do you
that.
know?
I'm confused. I mean,
Can
people
we
will be
get
like,
it?
oh,
Can
man
we
like,
use it in a
and then say
sentence?
someone.
Yeah.
Like man like Skepta or man like whatever, but okay. No, I'm intrigued.
Should I give you guys the answer?
Yes.
Okay, it's kind of like a praise. So if someone says something to you and they've done something well, like, oh, I got that girl's number. Oh, man-like.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay,
oh,
okay.
man-like. Or
Respect.
even if a girl
Hats
was
off.
like,
Like
oh,
congratulations.
yeah, kind of like a congratulations.
Oh, man like.
All right, cool. So that's all we have time for that
man.
one. So,
Hey.
yeah.
Well, that was fun, man.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Cheers,
Educated
buddy.
me as well.
Thank you for teaching me a word or two as well.
So
Yeah.
very much.
Cheers, mate.
Sweet, awesome.
Yeah, man like skiing. I'm gonna use skiing from now.
And welcome to the veterans. Do you feel like the elder statesman now? You were the new guy just a couple films ago, and now you're.
Yeah, I know. Everybody was like, hey, you're the young Charles Xavier. And then in the last movie, they're like, hey, you're the young Charles Xavier. And then in this movie, you're like, hey, you've got grey hair. and then you shave it off, and now you're bald. So how do you feel about being the old guy? And you're like, wow, it's gone from young Charles Xavier to that in 2 years.
It's been great. It's nice being able to kind of grow and develop with the character, and Raven's arc is really fun to watch her grow into this powerful, independent soldier. James, you went bald.
And I went bald. You were bald. Frankly, it was the finest moment in my career.
So for our gaggle of new folks here, tell me what it's like to audition for an X-Men film. Is it different than your normal run-of-the-mill audition? What are your fond memories or traumatic memories of going up for this?
I could tell you a story.
Please.
Yeah, I mean, it's, just like any other film, I think I sent in a self-tape, and then I ended up doing a screen test. But on my way to the first audition after my self-tape, I was driving my buddy's car. He let me borrow it, and there was all this traffic. I was in L.A. and was coming down the 405, and it took me an hour to get to the audition, but I'm in traffic, and I'm really nervous because I'm going to an X-Men audition, and then I rear-ended the guy in front of me. Yeah, there you go. How about that for a plot twist?
I'm not sure if you have supportive cast members here or not, because I feel like you're ready to. I don't know what's happening while he's telling the story.
I'm basically the greatest storyteller of all time.
Ever. Ever.
We just love Ty's style when he's telling stories.
So
you know how
beautiful.
you know how No, I'm not going to slag you off. But no, we've been having
I want
fun
to
with
hear
Ty.
because this has been
No,
going
you know how,
on
like,
all day long.
you know how, like, when you I don't know if any of you guys know professional sportsmen, but like they're really like normal people, really interesting, funny, intelligent, and all that kind of stuff. And then you get them on camera for an interview, and they go like, "So, tell us about the game," and they go, "Well, it was." Can we have a round of applause for Ty Sheridan?
Hi, Sheridan.
Now you know why Ty is sitting so far away from James. They need a little distance between the two of them.
He is gonna fuck me up tonight.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
You kind of need that kind of attitude on an X-Men set. Everybody thinks they're the star. Everybody's competing, right?
It's so interesting because I am the star. So.
Storm is not to be trifled with in this film.
Never. Did you see me on GMA this morning?
I didn't. Now I'm a little frightened.
Really big. You should watch it.
Talk to me a little bit about inhabiting the 80s wardrobe, the 80s vibe. Was that enjoyable? Did it feel like you're in a period film?
Absolutely. One of the scenes that we shot that I don't think ended up being in the movie, they actually transformed this whole mall into an authentic 80s mall. So they brought in like Cabbage Patch dolls and sold them. They brought in like the 80s version of Hot Topic. So I'm like sitting there because, you know, I was born in 97. But I'm sitting there like, wow, this is awesome. I feel like I'm in a time machine. But and the clothes are cool too. And the hair. And what do you think?
Did you feel like you were
Alex had the coolest hairstyle. I don't even know if that's an 80s hairstyle, but
It is an 80s
Is it?
hairstyle.
I wasn't around in the 80s.
Yeah. It's super punk. Super classic punk Storm.
Are you as depressed as I am, James? This is upsetting to me, this whole conversation.
Yeah, I'm looking about scoring some hardcore drugs tonight to get me over this. Yeah. Just going to sink into I'm going to get in a cold bath and just do some hardcore drugs until I die. We had this thing on set where, you know, we'd all be hanging out and just chatting on set and talking, and 3 weeks go by, and since we last saw Evan, and then Evan is in a scene and he shows up. We're like, "Hey man, where you been?" He's like, "I've been here." And we're like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I've been on second unit." We're like, "For 3 weeks?" Like, "Who with?" "Just on my own, man." And like, he was at one point, he was on second unit for 3 weeks. We did not see him, and he was just working on his own in that sequence that lasted 2 minutes. It was crazy. We thought he'd gone home to LA or something like that.
Very lonely.
Yeah.
He shot more days on this film than any other actor in the movie.
Because it's hard to relate to a mutant. You know, I think about my first period and I'm like, but like if I had my period and then like a tornado hit or like a tsunami went down, bro, like you can't relate to that. It's just a little bit different. But as far as I could go with it, I went deep.
You reset the whole universe to make it again, let's say that.
It's like Usual Suspects. It's a big cheat.
Exactly.
I was like, wow, it surprised me. Yeah, because I lied to you. And I messed you up, and then I surprised you. And
then Aaron's Quicksilver came along, and they did that, and it was very, very different. He was Russian. I mean, he had a sister. He had the blue streams behind him when he ran. All kinds of different things, and then they killed him.
Wow, what a brutal crowd, just cheering death.
It's strange. We were talking about that moment earlier, and I personally, when that happened, on behalf of X-Men, was like, yes! And I, you can reveal whether you were or not yourself.
Yeah, I was pretty happy. I was excited.